What is going on, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet, as we're back here for another NCAA Football 14, and this is the Highland Scotties Team Builder Dynasty today. This is episode 60, and this is week 5 of the season, in season 4, as we're going to be in Oxford, Mississippi today, taking on the 13th ranked Ole Miss Rebels here today, as they're currently 3-1 for the season. And so far, this season has been pretty interesting already. We've had 2 quarterback changes here today. Well, I don't know. I haven't really heard much about the quarterback change in this game. I don't know if it's going to be Rush or if it's going to be Newton. But there you see, we're the heavy favorites in this one, as we're still number 1 in the nation after having that tough game there against K-State, and especially the game the week before that against KU. These have been some rough weeks here in Highland Scotties football. So Perry Alexander, there you see, he's still out for a couple more weeks here in the season. Of course, there's a couple of players there for Ole Miss, not too many impact players there to worry about for them, but nonetheless, there you see the numbers there for a couple of the Ole Miss players, as you take a look at the current schedule right now for Ole Miss. There you see they lost against Mizzou at Mizzou 27-17, but have won 3 straight since then. So they've been on a roll here, and they've been winning pretty convincingly. As we see, Rush will be on the field here as he hands off there to Davison for a 1-yard gain. But yeah, as for the quarterback situation, it has been a bit of a tricky thing there. Coach ShodIcon says he wants to put Rush out here today to get his confidence back here and see what the young man can do with the football. As we see a pass there to Tolbert, who gets a nice 12-yard reception for the first down. So at least talking to Rush there, he said, he kind of got an eye-opener there. The first 2 weeks of the season, he threw 7 interceptions in 2 games. And he said that was just not like him, and he needed that time to sit on the sideline and get figure out what was going on in his head, and just kind of get back to what he was doing beforehand when he was the backup. And so he's very happy to be on the field here today. We'll see what he can do, as he's pretty much on restricted playing, depending on how well he plays, depending on how long he'll stay out there on the field. As there was an incomplete pass there I believe that was to Little on that pass. So 2nd and 10. We'll see Rush here, drops back here, throws this one up there to Tolbert, and Tolbert lunges for that one for a 19-yard gain for a nice first down, as he has now over 30 yards now here catching here today already here in this one. So they are going to run the ball as much as they possibly can here. Of course, Rush says that he does want to throw the ball because he wants to show Coach ShodIcon that the 2 weeks or so he had off not starting, he wants to get this offense going. As you see, Ramirez breaks a tackle, and that's going to be a 20-yard reception for him. That is going to be a first down for the Scotties, as number 13 Ole Miss here hosting us here for this week 6 matchup, as we hand this one off to Davison here. And Davison doing a pretty decent run here. Last couple of weeks here, he's had over, I think, the last 2 times he's at least had over 100 yards now in the games he's been involved here. Having a little bit of a slow start here today, as he gets stopped there in the backfield there for a loss of 4, and that'll put him at a 3rd and 4 here for that run. Ole Miss right now currently ranked 21st in the nation in rushing offense, only giving up 245 yards for the season so far here. Total defense, they are ranked 77th with 398. As Rush here trying to scramble, he's going to call his own number instead. He's going to go in there and run for the touchdown. And the Scotties are on the board here, getting first blood. It's now 6-0 here in Oxford, with Highland, of course, in the lead here. But as for Oxford, or I should say, as for Ole Miss, they're ranked 72nd in passing defense with 200 yards there for the season. And so we got a bit of a challenge here. I think we can, if we do a good combination of mixing the run and the pass, I think we'll be fine. Of course, we're definitely gonna have to watch out for the passing, as they got a bit of they can, got some pretty good defenders out there, good safety back there, and of course a linebacker that can read the ball pretty darn well, and can really cause some issues with this. You see Thomas there gets a catch there, as Fandle there will throw a small, a quick throw there. As almost got that one picked off there, but no good, as that's going to be a complete pass for Ole Miss. So this first drive for Ole Miss, not a good one there. And so we'll now see Highland get back on the field here for their second drive here in today's game. 3:29 left here in the first quarter. Hand this one off to Davison, and Davison cannot get out of the backfield. He is really struggling here today, and that's going to be a loss of 2. So we go to a 2nd and 12. We'll see what the Scotties can do in this situation here. Of course, it may be a passing situation. And this is, like I said, this is something Rush says he wants to do here, as Godfrey gets the catch there. And this freshman quarterback has been something here in his last couple of weeks here. He's been having pretty good hands there. Of course, he's had some crucial drops there when we really need him to make a catch. But for the most part here, he's been, deep passes. He's been very open and diving for those for the most part here. You just got to work. You just got to get better with his hands and throw more often to him. And kind of maybe, at least Coach Teddy Bond says for right now he's going to try to avoid throwing to him in the red zone, because he's just, for whatever reason, it's just not there when we need him in the red zone. So he's going to rely on more on Ramirez and Tolbert on those situations. We'll see Rusher throws this one up there. Godfrey gets another nice catch for 19 yards, and that's going to be a first down to help move the chains for the Scotties. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 here. Highland leads this one. Throwing this one there from Rush to Tolbert. Tolbert 4-yard catch, and that will be a short gain of a couple of yards on the play. So 2nd and 6. 32 seconds left here in the first quarter. And this drive is looking pretty good here from Rush. Now he's going to go ahead and call his number here. He's going to go out of bounds, and he will fumble the ball, but it will be out of bounds. And that'll be an 11-yard gain there for Rush. So you see there, 7 first downs so far here for the Scotties, compared to Ole Miss. Only single first down they have in this game so far here. So Rush under center here. They're in the I formation, so it looks like it's going to be a run. Hand that one off to Davison. And Davison will get about 4, I would say 5. But I believe they're going to mark him down for 4 on the play. So we'll switch up sides now here as we start the second quarter. 2nd and 6. And Rush under center again here. We got Ramirez in motion, going from the left to the right side of your screen there. Rush's going to take off, and he's going to run here, and he's going to go out of bounds and get the first down, getting a gain of 9 on the play. So again, looking pretty good here. He looks pretty confident here. I know talking to him before the game, he was just, I could tell that he was the rush from the pass there, as he makes a nice pass to Godfrey there for 6 yards on that catch. Put him now at 2nd and 4. But yeah, talking to him before the game, he was he had that confidence back at the end. And I think that's what Coach Teddy Bonds was really hoping. He needs that confidence. In that week 1 game, of course, was at home, as he makes another great catch there, this time to Godfrey, as that is going to be his first passing touchdown of the day. Great job there from Rush, and that one a great one there from Godfrey, as I believe that's his 5th or 6th pass of the season. And that puts him now up to score. So 14-0 here against Ole Miss. And this one, a nice run there from Saunders, as he gets a couple there on the play. So go now to a 3rd and inches. We got Nixon in motion. And this off to Thomas. Thomas is going to break a couple tackles, and he's going to get the 4 yards he needs to get the first down. Ole Miss still having control of the football here. Again, now man in motion. You got Saunders here. And it's going to be a handoff there to Thomas, who gets 4 on the play. Now, Ole Miss was running some no huddle here from time to time. As Fantle here throws one up the middle there to Hale. And Hill gets the catch. And he gets 14 on the play. As Fantle now has 30 yards now here in passing here for Ole Miss. Drops back in the pocket here, decides to scramble here, and he's going to get caught, and he's only going to get 2 yards on the play. As we'll now go to a 3rd and 8. And we'll see what they can do here. 3rd and 8. They got to convert here as Fantle here tries to get to the first down marker, but he's going to be denied as he is stopped by just a yard or less there. And they'll have to make a decision here in 4th and inches. And that decision is they're going to go for, or kick for, I should say go for, but they're going to kick for a field goal here. Ward sets this one up for his kicker, and this one is good as that one goes right up the middle. And no problem there for Ole Miss. Get on the board here. 14-3 now. So 4:21 left here in the second quarter. We'll see what Rush and the Scotties can do here. Maybe try to eat up some of this clock here before half. As you see, Wilson gets the catch up the middle there, almost breaks away with it. 30-yard reception, gets him on the other side of the 50 now here, as that is going to be a huge first down for the Scotties. So Scotties looking to make a big impression here, as they'll hand this one off to Davison here. Davison got a good block there, but just could not get out of the backfield, and he'll lose a yard there, as his speed burst is not the best. But he is definitely working on that. As we go now to a 2nd and 11. And I formation here. So it looks like there'll be a handoff inside there. Nice ISO there. And that's going to give him a gain of 8. Just 2 yards shy of getting that first down. So now we go to a 3rd and 2. We can pretty much call anything we want here, but I believe they look like they're going to go try and give Davis another chance here to get the first. And he does get the first, as he'll get about 5 yards on the play for the first down. So now we go to a 1st and 10 for the Scotties. Rush there, and we'll see what he's going to call here. Oh, they're going to call option here, and Rush gets caught there as he could not find anyone to throw to, and that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 now for the Scotties, as we'll see a pass attempt here from Rush. We'll see what he can do here. He got Wilson and a little on his left-hand side there, but he's going to drop the ball, and Bray picks it up. That's a 9-yard loss there, and that's going to be a sack on Rush here today. I don't know what was going on. There was just a complete breakdown of that offensive line there. Offensive line just gave up too easily, and that's a huge sack. So now puts him at 3rd and 25. So a big play here. Definitely a pass play in this situation here. We'll see what Rush can do. Rush drops back here, fires, throws this one up to Godfrey, and Godfrey cannot get this one, as that's going to be an incomplete pass, and we'll be forced to punt. So now we'll go see what Ole Miss can do here. It's Fantle here, drops back in the pocket, throws one up the middle there to Thomas, and Thomas gets the catch, and that is going to be a catch of about, let's say about a gain of a gain of 7 on the play. See Reese now here gets the catch, and he's going to go down the sideline, and he's going to be stopped, getting 14 yards on the play. So Ole Miss here trying to get back in this one here. Just a minute left here in the first half. Fantle now drops back here, throws it, and he's going to throw that one away. Apparently there's some pressure on him on that play from the Scotties defense, and he is not able to get a completed pass. 2nd and 10 now here for Ole Miss, as Fantle here throws this one quickly there to Hill. Hill gets the catch. He'll get pushed out 2 yards shy of the first down marker. 3rd and 2 for Ole Miss. Ole Miss trying to get on the board here and get down the field as quickly as they possibly can. As Fantle here runs this one here, and he's trying to run an option, but he's going to get stopped. That's a loss of 2. Puts them at 4th and 4, and they'll be forced to punt. So we get the ball back on our own 25-yard line here. 1st and 10 for the Scotties as Rush hands it off to Davison. Davison trying to get around his blockers, but he'll lose a yard on that play. And that'll be it for the half. As we take a look there, 14-3, so a reasonable game here. Coach Teddy Bonds said before the game, he knows this game's going to be pretty close here, as it was just last year at home against the same Ole Miss team, even though both teams have lost some seniors from the year before. But he wasn't expecting this game to be a blowout, and so far that is not, so far nowhere near that right now, as I'm sure many Scotty fans would hoping this would be the case. So first half so far pretty good here. Rush hasn't, he's had a fumble, well actually 2 fumbles, and both of them were not turnovers, so thank goodness so far we have not had any turnovers. But the rushing has to be an issue here. We got to do that more here coming up in this second half. So Ole Miss will get the ball here first and 10. Fannell here, he'll drop back, and he's going to call his own number instead. He's going to get the first down. Can they stop him? Oh, they almost broke away with that one. 26 yards on that rush for him. And that's a huge first down for Ole Miss. What a way to start off here the second half for Ole Miss offense. Now it's Ole Miss here, and they'll get to the sack there. A 7-yard loss there for Ole Miss, as Trenton May will get in there for that sack for the Scotties. 2nd and 17. See a man in motion there for Ole Miss, as Fanto here again calls his own number here, trying to get down the field, and Owen will get the stop. Actually, Owen will help get the stop. He'll wrap him up. That'll be a loss of a yard there on the play. 3rd and 11. We'll see Fanto here throws this one up here, and that one is going to be caught by Nixon. Nixon going down the field here, as the Skies are finally able to wrap him up, as he does get the first down on that play. 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. Scotty's now trying to stop this no-huddle offense from Ole Miss, as we'll see a stop there from Ellis, and that'll be a loss there. Short gain there, a couple yards of the play. Spantle now drops back here. He's trying to run here, trying to get down to the first down marker, but he does fall. It does get to the marker there, but falls short just a yard at a 4th and 1. So they're going to go ahead and kick another field goal here. Try to get themselves here a little closer to us, as this field goal is no problem there. Goes right up the middle, and that is going to be a field goal. That'll be another 3 points for the Scotties. As we take a look here and see Rush here throws this one up to Tolbert. Tolbert gets the catch at 16 yards on the play for the first down. As we do have an injury issue, and looks like it's going to be Tolbert, as Tolbert's going to be taken out of the game for hopefully for a short while there. We'll find out if see if he needs any x-rays or anything like that, but he was grabbing his wrist there. As we go to a 2nd and 11 for the Scotties. Scotties here trying to get themselves at least another score here. I think will help them out and getting the wins. Little gets the catch there, and he'll get taken there at the 45 for a big gain there, as he gets his first catch of the day there for 13 yards on that play. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Rush under center here, calling an audible. Looks like it's going to be play action instead. Throws this one up the middle there, and Little gets the catch. I was thinking Ramirez was going to get that throw, but no, it was Little there on that one. He gets his 2nd catch of the day, getting the first down again. As we'll see Davison here, and gets that nice handoff there, trying to get out the backfield here. Gets to the 28-yard line. And I should say the 32-yard line for the 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5. Ball in Ole Miss territory here for Highland. Rush here, drops back, throws this one to Goffrey. Goffrey gets the catch, and now he is inside the 30 there. Mark him at the 27-yard line. And we were just now told that Tolbert has a bruised shoulder, and he'll be out for the rest of the game. So we'll see now. 1st and 10. Rush here, trying to find somebody. Instead, he's going to go ahead and run this one instead. He's going to go down the field. He's going to go down. He drops the ball inside the 10, and that is going to be a turnover. First turnover of the day here for the Scotties. That's his 3rd fumble for him today. And that is not what we want to see from our QB here, who's having a really for the most part here, having a really good day. No interceptions, but he fumbles the ball right as we're getting ready to trying to score there in that drive. Looked like a promising drive, but it comes up short here as we'll see a deep pass there from Fentel, as that one is going to be a no catch there, as no one can get a hold of that one. So now we'll see a 2nd and 10 here. A handoff there. He's going to run now. QB's going to go down the field here, and looks like it's just the races here as he gets tripped up there, and they'll get him at the 40. Big run there from Alex Fennell, as he'll get this run here again. Oh, he gets smashed that time. 1 yard loss there on that play. So we gotta keep our eyes glued to that QB, as he'll now go in the backfield there, and he'll get sacked, as there was a spy there watching him on that play. 3rd and 16. Brown in motion for Ole Miss. Ward will come into the game now here. We'll see what he can do, as Alex Fennell was there taken out of the game because of an injury. And we'll see if he'll make a return as they make another 1st down here. As we'll see Ward here hands this one off to Thomas. Thomas going to go on the side there and get taken there. And now there'll be a 2nd and 3 on that nice little scamper. Ward again drops back, fires this one to Nixon. Trey Nixon there, who gave us a problem last year. He's kind of giving us a problem here today. 7 yards on the play. 2 receptions, 27 yards for him today. As we do see a flag on the field here, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense. And that is going to be a penalty. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, putting him at 1st and 15. So we'll see Hodge there Ward there hand off to Hodge, but a fake handoff, and we'll see another flag on the field here as Ward is still on the field. I've been told Alex Fannell for Ole Miss will not return in this game. Jacob Washington there for the Ole Miss will go ahead and get called on a holding call. So we'll see here what we can do now with a 1st and 23. Oh, no, actually, Alex will be back in the game here. He's going to run the ball instead, and he gets a 10-yard carry there for a 2nd and 13. I thought he was going to be out of the game for the remainder of the game, but apparently I was wrong, as he hands this one off to Thomas there. Thomas looking to get in the end zone there, and Collins keeps him out of there, as he's only able to get it 4 yards on the carry. 3rd and 9 for Ole Miss, as they're still running no huddle. Fannell throws this one up there. That is going to go to Reese, and Reese gets the catch. Josh Reese, 10 yards on that catch, and that is another touchdown, or their 1st touchdown today here for Ole Miss. As this is a close one now, 14-12, and they could be going for a 2-point conversion here to try to tie it up, and why not? So here we are, 41 seconds left here. Fannell here trying to get into the end zone there, but they stop him. And there you see they're 2 points shy, as the score is now 14-12. So could we see another, or could we see an upset this week here? As the last couple of weeks has been crazy here in the 2nd half for Highland. As you see, Highland has not scored yet here in the 2nd half at all, especially in the 3rd quarter. 7 seconds left here. We'll see if they can try to get something here. If they don't, this will be the 3rd game in a row they have not scored in the 3rd quarter, and that's exactly what's going to be the case, as Ramirez gets that big catch as we now start the 4th quarter. So that's the 3rd game now in a row that we have not scored in the 3rd quarter, and that's really alarming here as we start the 4th quarter here. Rush here gets hit hard, and he drops, or was attempting to throw that ball there, and they say incomplete pass. Go to 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now for Rush. Scotties here lead by 2. Rush drops back here, throws to Ramirez. Ramirez gets that one, and that is 17 yards on that reception, as he is now 4 catches for 66 yards. So we'll see try to see if we can get something going here. So far this drive is looking pretty good. Rush now under center, high formation. Play action here for him. Rush looking, drops back, fires, throws to Ramirez. Ramirez gets the catch, and Ramirez gets taken down there at the 4 for a huge 1st down. First and 10. So far, we're looking pretty good here. 2 for 2 in the red zone here in today's game. Leading by 2, as we'll see Rush here. Drops back here. Throws that one. Little gets in there. Rush almost got that pass taken away from him if he would have got hit. But he throws that one in there quickly. And they lead us now 21-12. So now first and 10 here for Ole Miss as there are inside their own 20. Thomas here run this one out of the backfield there. Nice stop there from Collins and a couple other Scotties for a gain of 2 there for Thomas. As we go now to a 3rd and 8. See if we can try to stop him in this drive here, as he's been looking pretty good here so far this game, and almost got that interception there. Saunders had his hands on it but just could not hold on to it, and that'll be a turnover, or a punt now on Ole Miss. So we get the ball inside our own 40. We'll see Rush here, drops back here, he's looking, fires, throws this one up there, and no one is there. It looked like intended for Ramirez. And so now we have to go for it now on 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10, 21-12 is your ball game. 6:28 left here in this game. Rush here, drops back here. He decides to call his own number here. He better slide. He dives instead, and he does get the first down. Nice run there. 47 yards on the ground here with 7 carries for Rush. 1st and 10. Rush here, drops back, gets the snap, looking, fires this one to Wilson, and that nice little flat there, and does get the, gets 1 yard on the play. So now we'll see a 2nd and 9. Rush has Davison in the backfield here. See what they're going to do. Rush here, scrambles here. Instead, no, he's going to call his own number, get to the first down mark. He gets there, and he slides out of bounds. 13 yards on that rush, as he is helping this team move this first down marker here pretty well. 1st and 10, 5:06 left here in the 4th quarter. Rush here hands this one off to Davison. Yeah, we're going to go back to the running game here. And there you see 3 yards on the play. So now 2nd and 7. We'll see here what we can do now, as they are in I formation here. So we're at least trying to burn the clock here with the run. Davison here hands this one off there. Davison gets the first down, and that puts them now inside the 30 for a nice first down. So we're at the 25-yard line here, 1st and 10. 4:15 left here in the 4th. Ole Miss here needs to try to make a stop here if they want to try to get back in this game. But so far here, Davison's really doing a great job here on the ground, as he gets 8 on the play, making a 2nd and 2. So great job there from him, as we go now to a 3rd and inches. And of course, if we can make this play here now, we could pretty much really just do a good job here, just seizing the clock and putting it in our possession here, as we'll hand this one off to James now. And TJ James there gets 2 yards on the carry. The freshman there gets in there, no problem. 1st and 10 here for the Scotties. Scotties looking really good here, really just eating up the clock as much as possible here. And we'll see Davison runs this one there, gets some good blocking there, and gets 5 on the play. So Teddy Bond's really making sure that he just tries to milk this clock as much as possible, and making sure that he does not leave too much on there for the Rebels, even though they are down by a possession. He could be up by 2 possessions there, and you see the catch. Nice tip job there, and Goffrey will get the catch. Take a look at this. I was not expecting this. I thought it was going to be an interception, but Goffrey able to be focused and stay in there. Intended for Wilson. Wilson couldn't hold on to it, but Goffrey's right there, slides, makes a nice diving catch, and oh boy, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking next, is was that going to be reviewed? Of course, all scoring plays are reviewable, but we'll see if he has control of the ball there, and we'll see. I think he did. It was a great job there, really being there right there where he needed it to be, and the ruling on the plate on the field stands. So it is a touchdown, 28-12. We'll see what Ole Miss can do now with 2:10 left as they try to run for the first down marker, and they do so. And there was apparently there was a slight fumble there with Fandle. They're able to hold on to it. He's going to run this one again as Harrell has to push him down. Gets a gain of 13 on the play. Ole Miss really trying to come back in this one here. 28-12. Under 2 minutes now left here in the fourth quarter as we'll see the QB now throws this one up there. That is Ramsauer. Nice deflection there from Harry Ramsauer. 3 tackles, 1 deflection so far here today for him. As we'll see it now, a 3rd and 1. Sanders here almost has the quarterback. Miller tries to bring down Thomas, but it's too late as he does get the first down on 2 yards. Another pass attempt there for Ole Miss, but no good there as he cannot hold on to it. And it'll be now a 2nd and 10. So now go to a 3rd and 10 here for Ole Miss. Fannel drops back, fires to Robinson. Robinson gets the catch. Robinson is stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's going to be a 4th and 1. Of course, there you know they're going to go for it. So 4th and 1, a big play here for Highland Scotties, even a bigger play for Ole Miss as Thomas gets the ball there, and Thomas gets there right on time to get enough for the first. As we go now to a 1st and 10, and we'll see a pass there. Looks like to Thomas again, but that is not going to go anywhere as it's going to be an incomplete pass. Under a minute left here in the ball game. As we go to a 2nd and 10, Fantle here throws this one up there. Saunders here throws this one, or catches that one for 10 yards. And shy of the first down marker. 3rd and inches here. We'll see a pass there, but that one's going to go out of bounds. Incomplete pass there for Ole Miss. And this might be the last chance now to try to at least put some kind of garbage points on the board here. As we'll see here, hand this one off to Thomas. Thomas gets in there on the carry, gets the first. So right now, Ole Miss, all they're trying to do is just trying to shrink the gap between us and them. As we'll see a pass there, and that's going to be interception, and that is going to be your ball game. As Ole Miss will come up short here today by 2 scores. They'll lose this one 28-12. 28 seconds left here. Not much for Ole Miss to do, but for Highland, all they do now need to do is just kneel on the football here. And we'll see them kneel on this one. And this will be the last one that Highland needs to worry about, as Ole Miss has no more timeouts in this ball game here. And that is your ball game, as Highland gets a nice win here. For a while there, it was 14-12. I was really getting nervous because we were not able to score there in the 3rd quarter there. And I thought, like, this is going to be the week. This is going to be the week where we get caught and not be able to score, put a score up in that 3rd quarter. And this was going to be the team that do it to us. Well, lucky enough, that is not the case, and we were able to walk out of here with a 2-possession lead, winning this one 28-12. Our defense is getting better. At least this week they've gotten better here. They haven't given up too much points, not forced us to have a having the ball, last possession of the game, going down the field to win. So it has gotten better here this week, but we just got to improve. We still got plenty of room for improvement here. As take a look there at that great catch there from Godfrey. So you see again, this is the 3rd game in a row, I believe, that we have not scored in the 3rd quarter. So that's definitely got to change here. Knowing, talking to Coach Teddy Bonds here, I'm sure he's going to try to figure out what is the deal with that situation. So you see 21 first downs, 14 first downs for Ole Miss, 21 for us. Total offense 385 for Highland, 312 for Ole Miss. And I was really surprised Ole Miss was not running the ball as much as it was, and especially not to mention throwing to Trey Nixon. Nixon was just a huge asset for them last year. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had over 200 yards on us last season, and he was everywhere on the field. But today, that was not the case. I don't know what the deal was. We'll see rush there, 20-27, 265, 3 touchdowns, and a sack. So a great day there, especially with no interceptions. But he did have a couple of fumbles there. Then you see those 3 fumbles there in rushing. 10 carries for 56 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, but 3 fumbles. That was the only blemish he had in his game here today. But the most important thing was, making sure he don't have any interceptions. Godfrey, 6 catches for 58 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Little, 3 receptions, 34 yards, 1 touchdown for him. Godfrey got 2 drops. Wilson had 1 dropped. Wilson 2 for 31. No score there from him. For the most part, like I said, that was just seeing them not, no balls being intercepted. Defense, I wish we could, our defense is still, having issues there. I would love to see a lot more sacks than I did. If you take a look there, I think we only had 2 in the game completely. Yeah, Gallagher and May. And that, one of the things I've been trying to force them to blitz more often and just attack. But for whatever reason, that is not the case. And that's been pretty much been an issue for us, and that's what I know. I need to work on some different blitz packages there for us coming up here in the next couple of games. But you see Alex Fennell there. You see 15 of 129 on the ground. No rushing touchdowns there for him. He was a bit of a issue there for us on the running game. Passing game not too bad, but for the most part there, that just one thing I hate about this game. I'm sure you guys are, if you guys have this game, is the no huddle issue. I just wish they would, not do the no huddle so often. I do have fatigue on, so that should be a factor. Forcing the CPU, but I don't know. I think there's a bug in it or whatever. It's just ridiculous that they can run that no huddle that many times and not have to be forced to switch guys out. So I don't know what the deal is, but nonetheless, we'll just have to get ready for next week's game, with San Diego State. But take a look here at some of the players that have locked us out, and there's quite a few here. There's 5 that have locked us out. Kevin Dexhard and Kent Riley have both committed to 2 different schools, Miami and Oklahoma. And then, of course, we have a recruiting battle for a couple of these. And there you see Axel Flanagan, the little brother of Alex Flanagan. He is scheduled to make a visit here, and several others for this next coming game here, taking on San Diego State in the next episode. So episode 61, we'll take it on San Diego State. But before that, we'll have a quick video out here talking about the players that are going to be showing up to campus this week for that game, and some of the players that we went after that have already signed with other schools. It's going to be a quick recruiting special video. You'll see that before this next episode, which is episode 61, taking on San Diego State, coming up here in the next day or two. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more Highland Scotties football here on ESGNet. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and take care out there. It's been kind of crazy with the coronavirus going on and everything. Just if you don't have to go out nowhere, don't go out nowhere, and just take be careful, and just make sure you just keep just keep your distance from people, especially if they are sick. Just keep your distance from them. But check up on them, call them up, see how they're doing and whatnot. But you guys can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out on those platforms. Also on Patreon if you want to be a Patreon member. But as always, most importantly, I stress this even more again. Take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you guys next time.